हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम पढ़ेंगे ब्लड कंपोनेंट्स एंड इट्स फंक्शंस। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, ब्लड इट इज ए कनेक्टिव टिश्यू and it circulates in our body. It is a red colored fluid. It is red colored fluid due to the presence of hemoglobin in red cells. Hemoglobin is constituted of by 4 subunits, and each subunit contain iron. It is a connective tissue. It circulates in our body. It is red colored fluid due to the presence of hemoglobin in its red cells. Hemoglobin is constituted by 4 subunits, and each subunit contain iron. Now, components of blood. Blood has 4 main components. First, plasma. Plasma is fluidic in nature. That's why the fluid part of blood is plasma. It contains approximately 90% water and rest dissolved nutrients. These are those nutrients which are absorbed in our intestine, and hormones, waste material such as carbon dioxide, urea. Now the function of plasma. Function of plasma to transport these nutrients, waste material, as well as hormones. So what is plasma? Plasma is fluidic in nature, and the fluid part of blood is plasma. It contains approximately 90% water and dissolved nutrients, hormones, waste material such as carbon dioxide, urea. The function of plasma is it transports these nutrients, waste materials, as well as hormones to various parts of our body. Second component is WBC. WBC means white blood corpuscles. These are irregular or spherical in shape. They contain nucleus. Although the shape of nucleus is different in different WBCs. Okay, and WBCs are smaller in number in blood. Now the function of WBC. WBC fight against infection in our body by producing antibodies. Antibodies are chemical substances which provide immunity to our body. Immunity means the ability of body to resist against infection or any disease. So what are WBC? WBCs are white blood cells. These are irregular or spherical in shape. They contain nucleus, and the shape of nucleus is different in different WBCs. They are smaller in number in blood. The function of WBC is that WBC fight against infection by producing antibodies in our body. What are antibodies? Antibodies are chemical substances which provide immunity to our body. Now, what is immunity? Immunity, the ability of our body to resist against any infection or any disease. Actually, antibodies fight against antigen. Antigen are those which are the sources of any infection in our body. These antigens are mainly the foreign materials. Okay. The third component is red blood cells or red blood corpuscles. RBCs are red in color due to hemoglobin. RBCs are mostly circular in shape. They don't contain any nuclei. Students, RBCs are red in color due to the presence of hemoglobin in its cells, and RBCs are mostly circular in shape and they don't contain any nuclei. The most important question in RBC, they have short life span, approximately 4 months, that is 120 days. The main reason behind the short life span of these RBCs is that they don't contain nuclei. The main reason for the short lifespan is that they don't contain nuclei in its cells. These are larger in number in blood. The function. The main function of RBC is that these are the carriers of oxygen from lungs to cells of our body for respiration. You know What is respiration? Respiration means the oxidation of food to get energy. Later we will discuss in respiration. Now the next fourth component of blood is platelets. These are tiny fragments produced in our bone marrow. These are tiny fragments produced in our bone marrow. The main function of platelets is clotting of blood in case of cut. So RBCs are red in color due to the presence of hemoglobin in its cells. RBCs are mostly circular in shape. They don't contain any nuclei. Due to the absence of nuclei, RBCs have a short lifespan, approximately 4 months. These are larger in number in blood, and the function of RBC is that these are the carrier of oxygen from lungs to other cells of our body for respiration. And the respiration is the oxidation of food to get energy. And the fourth component is platelets. These are the tiny fragments produced in our bone marrow. And the function of platelet is clotting of blood in case of cut or any wound. हम देखते हैं कि कभी हमारे हाथों को कोई कट लग जाता है तो हम वहां पर कोई भी किसी भी दवाई का इस्तेमाल नहीं करते हैं, तो वो वहां पर एक खून जो होता है हमारा वो जम जाता है. वो जो खून जम जाता है वो किसकी वजह से होता है? प्लेटलेट्स की वजह से जम जाता है, ताकि वहां उस कट से और ज्यादा खून ना बहे. So this is blood, its components and functions.